Won a couple of duos in this year of the duo in the NBA. Porzingis loses it on his way up, and LeBron ferociously rips it down.
Stop ball.
Bullies his way to the rim and punches it home. Nobody on this Mavericks squad wanted anything to do with this. Davis hits the deck. Porzingis loses it. And
Stop
LeBron.
ball.
Curry's like, nah, hell no. I don't blame you, 30. I don't blame you. On the other end, 1 point deficit. Luka probing the defense. Up top, Powell with the put in. Mavs lead by 1. Under 2 to go. Fade away. Off the rim, no good. And this was a big collision where Doncic collides with Dwight Howard. Carlisle was livid. And it seemed to clearly impact Doncic throughout. He wasn't on the floor at the tail end of the game, and as you saw, ice on the back of the neck. 1 point game. Anthony Davis. No defense in the world for that. Bucket, good. Lakers lead by 1. Mavericks had a double-digit lead. It's now gone. Rick Carlisle, fantastic in-game coach. What do you draw up? Doncic, the hesitation. Down the lane, great kick. Dorian Finney-Smith, all 3 of these. Mavericks back out in front. A triple-double for Luka. Draws the entire Laker defense. You got to hit the shot, and Finney-Smith does, giving the home team a 2-point lead.
Missed the high five.
2-point lead late. Avery Bradley rattles out no. Lakers have got to foul. Got to foul. Tick, 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 tick. Got to foul. Powell is ultimately fouled with 6.4 on the clock. He's a good free throw shooter. 75%, just makes 1. So what do you draw up? Always keep your eye on the inbounder. That's Danny Green. Watch him slip to the corner as LeBron to the rim. Danny Green, shooter! Let's keep playing. Big shot from a guy who's made a career doing just that. Got a little help from Dwight Howard on that screen as Doris Burke was showing you maybe a little bit of a hole. They miss it. In overtime, Luka throws it up. It's out of bounds. And Doncic again got knocked by LeBron's elbow. Meanwhile, as everybody on Dallas is worried about him, LeBron heads up, Anthony Davis heads up. They kick it the other way, and Davis makes it a 4-point game. LeBron was absolutely sensational. They went hunting Doncic. They're going to switch until they got him on LeBron. He gets a ball fake on Porzingis. 1, 2, and 3 the hard way. The strength of the old man, 17 years in the game, and he looked like a youngster tonight. Doncic on the other end, bucket, a 3. A 5-point lead's now down to 2. Now it's a 4-point game again. It's LeBron looking for that switch on Doncic. He's got 3 more for you, young fella. It's his hero. Eye hole. Lakers win by 9. All right, we're going to get to LeBron with Doris Burke in just a second. I thought a point that DB made throughout the broadcast, which is great because that's all she does, is point out how the LeBron-Davis duo and the Luka-Porzingis duo are only in their 5th games. They're in the very formative stages of what their on-court relationships are going to look like. And Coach Carlisle called this a barometer game. If you're a Dallas fan, you have to love what you saw there. A 3 at the end of the game away from getting a win. But, man, if you're a Laker fan, obviously what Davis shows you is what you expected. But after LeBron was injured last year, he gets his 82nd career triple-double. An entire season's worth of triple-doubles. Sets a season high, only 5 games in the NBA for assists. Luka had a triple-double on the other side. Man, if you're an NBA fan, that's all you could ask for. After LeBron's triple-double and the 9-point overtime win, a chat with Doris Burke.
LeBron, before we revisit the game, there was a moment with Luka, and he told us prior to the game, he said, I won't compare myself to LeBron, but he was the man I watched. So can you describe that just brief exchange with him and how good he was tonight?
I mean, you never know who you can inspire, along your path, and you hope that you can inspire the next generation. And for me, by me playing the game the right way, always getting my teammates involved and playing for the purity of the game, I was able to inspire a kid that wasn't even in America. and that's pretty special. And obviously we see what he's capable of doing. His ability to make plays not only for himself, for his teammates, to rebound and just play for the pure love of the game. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
You talked about his ability to make his teammates better. Most people are going to talk about your 8 points in overtime, but the final play in regulation, how do you see Danny Green in the corner?
It's all about repetition. Things just don't happen by accident. We go over this stuff a lot during practice, during shoot-arounds, during film sessions, on if we're down 3 or we're down late in situations, what sets we can go through. And when you perfect it in practice, it makes it a lot easier on the floor. So it wasn't about me. It was AB, Avery getting it to me. It was the weak side hammer that Dwight set for Danny, and Danny just being dead shot and making the shot. So I just try to put it on time and on target.
I like that, the weak side hammer. You'll see on the video, he holds them as well. I want to go back to the first quarter because Doug Collins used to like to say this is a first quarter league.
Yeah.
You guys were struggling out of the gates, but there was a moment where you got 10 straight stops to hang in there.
Yeah.
Describe the defensive effort from your group.
I mean, this is one of the best offensive teams throughout the first couple weeks of the season, and we knew that, especially being on their home floor. But we're one of the best defensive teams in the league throughout the first couple weeks of the season, and that's what we hang our hats on. We weren't making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind, and that's what was able to keep us, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
I know you hear many things about where you stand in the game in year 17, LeBron, but defensively as well, you've taken some criticism. Tonight you checked 5 different guys. You're closing out to people in the corner. You look pretty motivated.
Absolutely, and it's a motivation for myself. After the injury last year on December 25th, I wasn't myself just because of the groin. It wasn't allowing me to be explosive or have quick twitch plays, which I'm very good at, and I heard it all. I heard it all from, year 17. Is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as offensive end.
You look like the king tonight. Thank you, LeBron.
Thanks, Doris. Thank you so much.
He did that. The young king, though, Luka Doncic, just 4 years old when LeBron James made his NBA debut 16 years ago. Tonight they share the court and both show out with triple-doubles. According to Elias, might have heard this on the broadcast, great nugget. The age gap of over 14 years is the largest in NBA history for players to each have triple-doubles in the same game. And as LeBron mentioned, it is cool. A kid growing up on the other side of the world, idolizing him, sharing the floor and getting to do that. In tonight's battle of youth and experience, LeBron wins the day with that 10-point fourth quarter comeback and overtime win. That was a hell of a finish. So was this. Kings only winless team in the league. Jazz off to a 4-1 start. Mike Conley, of course, the new man in town. De'Aaron Fox, only 9 points in the Kings' first matchup with the Jazz this season. But the Jazz couldn't hold him. Swipe up. Young, talented player, only getting more comfortable and better. Points 4 of 5 in the first quarter, and the Kings led by 10. Jazz get things cooking. Good ball movement. Bojan Bogdanovic. Triple. Jazz within 6. Conley. Drive. Kick. Shooter. Splappo. 3-point deficit at the half of the Jazz. Third quarter, Kings up 6. You snooze on this guy, he'll punch it on you. Oh! Got to finish that one. Blows by everybody, and that's the easiest 2 you're going to get all year. And he misses it. Jazz only lost to the Lakers coming in. Donovan Mitchell, triple. Jazz now in front. Fourth quarter, Kings up 5. Fox going to blow past Gobert and gets it up before the big man can jump. 7-point lead. Buck 44 on the clock. Mitchell rises up. Tie game. Still tied. Fox. Dwayne Dedmon with the 3. I'm going to let you have that one, Dwayne, and you're going to make me pay. That's fine. I'm going to have to live with that. A layup cuts the lead to 1. Mitchell spins out of it. Hangs. Hits. 1-point lead for Utah. No foul call. On the other end, Fox He's got Mitchell on his skates. Bielitsa, no. Harrison Barnes with the putback. Give me another replay on that one. Great play design to get it to your shooter. Then no box out, and Barnes able to put it down. 2.9. Mitchell for the win. No. And so that put back gives the Kings the margin that turns into the